All right, we're continuing our benchmark, okay, reading series. It says Government for the People. Okay, this is day three.
Hi there. Let's start today with a video about voting. Press play.
Short read 2. Remember to annotate as you read. Election Day by Nell Wilson. On Election Day, United States citizens age 18 and older can vote. They vote in special places called polls. They vote for candidates, the people running for office. It might be the president of the country. It might be the mayor of a city. Voters receive a ballot. The ballot lists the names of the candidates. Each voter chooses one candidate for each office, then casts his or her vote. How do people know who to vote for? Candidates campaign to win votes. Candidates try to convince voters why they are the best person for the job. They give speeches and run ads. They meet with voters to explain how they will help the country or their community. Meanwhile, campaign workers put up posters. They make phone calls to ask citizens to vote for their candidate.
Voting is a way for people to be heard. Their vote is their voice. It tells leaders what voters think is important.
Fighting to vote. Voting is a right that people have had to fight for in U.S. history. Only men aged 21 or older who owned land could vote in the first presidential election, 1788. In most states, only white people could vote. After the Civil War, all African Americans were free, but most still could not vote. Lawmakers worked to make sure they got that right. In 1870, the 15th Amendment to the Constitution was passed. It gave African American men the right to vote. Yet some states passed laws to stop African Americans from voting. People fought these laws. In 1944, Thurgood Marshall won a case in the Supreme Court. African Americans could now vote in some elections in places that had stopped them. This victory led to measures that helped protect people's voting rights.
Thurgood Marshall was the first African American Supreme Court justice.
Women were not allowed to vote at first. Then, in the mid-1800s, they started to fight for this right. They gave speeches and marched in parades. They finally gained the right to vote in 1920. Young adults ages 18 to 20 did not get the right to vote until 1971. At that time, many young Americans were fighting in the war. They said, if we are old enough to fight and die for this country, then we should have a say in how it is run. They too worked hard to get the right to vote.
A women's suffrage march in 1913 in Washington, D.C.
Remember to vote. It is every citizen's right and responsibility to vote. Even if you cannot vote now, you can remind people to vote.
Everyone's vote is secret. No one knows which choices anyone is making with their vote. Your vote counts.
U.S. voting milestones. 1788. Men, mostly white, aged 21 and older, who own land or pay taxes can vote. 1870. African American men aged 21 and older can vote. States passed laws to limit voting rights. 1920. Women aged 21 and older can vote. States passed laws to prevent African American women from voting. 1962. All Native Americans can vote. New Mexico is the last state to give Native Americans the right to vote. 1965. All citizens age 21 and older can vote regardless of race. 1971. All citizens age 18 and older can vote.
Okay, so now you're gonna go to page 4 in your workbook, the red one, and then we're gonna work on these right here. Okay. All right, you have yours right here, right? Move this out of the way. So it says, read paragraphs 4 through 6, which we did of Election Day. Find why and how African Americans fought for the right to vote. So why were African Americans not able to vote? Well, it says right here, African Americans were not able to vote because, why were they able to vote? Why were they able to vote, guys? Just say it. So, okay, only white people could vote. Okay. What kept them from voting? Right here, because some states passed laws to stop them from voting. Okay. It says the blank amendment first gave African Americans the right to vote. That's the 15th Amendment. First gave African Americans the vote, and then later says, when did African Americans get the right to vote? When were they able to later? Thurgood Marshall. If I'm writing, you're writing, right? Thurgood Marshall won a case that helped protect people's rights, voting rights. So it says, when did African Americans get the right to vote? So African Americans got the right to vote in 1870. But it wasn't until 1944 that their right was protected. All right.